inside out. There will be days when you fall apart. Someone else will break your heart. They're never gonna hold you back. I'm always gonna have your back. So try to remember that. I hope you're happy. I hope you're good. I hope you get what you wish for. And you're well understood. And whatever you're
Hello and welcome. Welcome to our kettlebell class. It's our first week of our kettlebell circuits class. I'm your instructor, Johnny Vidito. We're going to go today for about half an hour. I have a 25-pound kettlebell. I have a bottle of water here. We're going to go through some circuits. I have a heart rate monitor on. I'll be giving you some live heart rate data during this workout bout, and I'll tell you how many calories I burned at the end of this workout. Let's get started by warming up nice and light and easy by jogging in place here. Find a little rhythm in our arms and legs. Trying to get a little sweat going before I grab this kettlebell. So find a little space here. Join in whenever you're ready. We're going to go through about a 2 to 3 minute warm up. I'm just jogging in place now, trying to find some rhythm between my arms and legs. Let's go into a lateral bound here. So just pushing back and forth, side to side, still pumping my arms. There's a relationship here between my left arm and right leg, and right arm and left leg. As I try and find some rhythm, we're going to go Versa Climber. So pick my knees up a little bit higher than I did for that jog, and I'm reaching up. Same idea between my arms and legs. And I'll be reading out my heart rate data as we go through this warm-up. I'm right 132 and climbing. Let's go mummy kick. So tapping our toes, crisscrossing our arms at shoulder height. We're just warming up. I'm gonna grab this kettlebell. You can use a dumbbell if that's all you have, or anything with a handle that's weighted. You can use for this workout. Let's stay here for another 10 seconds. And we'll go into some jumping jacks. All right, let's go jumping jacks. Big arms here, arms overhead. We're going to go back into our lateral bounds here shortly, and then we're going to build upon them as sort of an introduction into something we'll do later. So let's go back into our lateral bounds. Let's make sure I'm in frame still. So we're here, back and forth, dropping my hips in anticipation of changing directions. I'm going to add a grapevine to this move. So I'm going to step, step, plane. So 2 steps, drop my hips, still swinging my arms. I'm just going step, step, plane. From here, we're going to do a shuffle, shuffle, touch, which is something we'll do later on as well. Just giving you a taste, and so you're familiar with it down the road here. So we're going to go shuffle, shuffle, touch the ground. 2 shuffles into touch. Touch the ground every time. Stand all the way up. So we're going to get our heart rate up. So find 2 shuffles into touch. Okay, 2 more touches. That's 1. That's 2. Mummy kick. Tap your toes. All right, my heart rate's climbing up. Let's go Versa climber. Really reaching. Almost done with this warm up. Ten more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, get some water if you need it. I'm gonna grab a swig. I'm gonna grab my kettlebell. My heart rate's 164. I want to let that go down a little bit. Okay, first up, we got a kettlebell here. We're gonna do kettlebell swings, single arm. This is a hips and back endurance movement. Okay, so the key here is to hinge at your hips, load your hips, keep your back rigid. Your knees are slightly bent, and they don't really get any more bendy than that, okay? So it's chest toward the ground. Throw this kettlebell. All right, here we go. We're gonna go 15 reps per arm. So I'm gonna go 15, switch, same thing, 15. All right, plus or minus 2 reps, depending on if I lose count. Here we go, kettlebell swings, and go. So I'm throwing these hips. Let my arm just kind of transfer the force production from my hips and back into my arm, down to my hand, and into the kettlebell. I've already lost count. We're going to call that 7. 8, halfway. Let's go 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and other hand, and go. 15 reps here. Keeping this kettlebell closer to my hips than my feet. Okay, that's why I have better leverage there. I should make these time-based instead of rep-based going forward. We're gonna go 8 more reps here. We're getting there. 3 more. Good, okay. We're gonna keep this kettlebell in our single hand here. We're gonna go flamingos or single leg deadlift. So I'm gonna take my left foot off the ground and I'm gonna reach with my right arm down. This is gonna be done nice and controlled. From the side here, it's hips, hips, hips. Okay, find your balance, hips back, back leg nice and high. This is kind of a reprieve from those swings. There's a balance, a motor neuron, neuromotor exercise. Probably easier to do with no shoes on. If you're at home, focusing on something that's not moving. I'm officially sweating now. Switch sides. Same idea. You may notice some imbalance in your ability to maintain balance or mobility. Like this is my bad side. It's tighter. Okay. So back leg nice and high. Feel the stretch in your hamstring. Do your best to keep that off foot off the ground, but not required. Give me 3 more on this side. Uh-oh. I'm struggling. Call that 1. 2. 1 more here. 3, good. Okay. Next up, we're going to go goblet squat. So I'm going to keep this kettlebell up at chest level. Feet shoulder width, toes slightly out. I'm just going basic squat. Down and up. That's 5. 8. That's 10. 10 more here. That's 3. 7 more. 4 more here. Knees out, chest proud. 1. 2 more. And relax. Okay, next up, we're going to do a kettlebell clean, okay? So we're going to take some of what we did with that swing, and instead of swinging it out, we're going to load our hips and jump, pull this kettlebell straight up our body. And we're going to rotate and catch it right on the front of our shoulder, okay? So it's going to look like this. So I'm going to jump, catch, okay? Jump, catch. So hard to do slowly. It needs to be done quickly. Use a weight that you can kind of throw around. If it's too light, it'll feel a little funky. So something that's got some weight to it, but not too much, where you can't make it move fast, okay? So join in whenever you're ready. We're going to do both arms here. Notice I'm loading my hips, pulling this thing as straight up my body as I can. The more it loops out, the more it's going to crash on my shoulders. Okay? All right, switch hands and go. So nice and quick. Okay? I'm jumping this up with my hips and back. Relatively light. All hips. Rack it on your shoulder. We're going to build on this movement later. So it may seem a little silly and short, but we're going to build on this in our subsequent rounds. Let's go 3 more. That's 1, 2, 3. Relax. Okay, we're going to run that back. So we're going to go swings on both sides, our flamingos or single leg deadlifts, goblet squat, kettlebell clean. My heart rate, 144. I'm 152 calories burned so far. Okay, so we're swinging. Ready and go. So let this thing load behind you. All back, all hips and rigid back. Nice and tight and rigid. Notice my chest goes down, my hips go back. That's where all my power is coming from. Three more here. All right. Switch arms. So letting this kettlebell go behind me, and I'm extending my hips quickly, transferring that force from my hips, up my back, through my arms, or arm, and then into this kettlebell. I'm not doing a front raise. I'm not doing a squat. It's like a pendulum. Throw those hips, guide it back, find a rhythm. So 3 more. That's 1, 2, 3. All right. Into our flamingos. Go. Feel the stretch. Find your balance. Dig your toes in. Back leg nice and high. May seem counterintuitive, but does help with the balance. 2 more here. Switch sides and go. My bad leg. I can't find my balance on this one. There we go. Nice and high with the back leg. I'm trying to find something on the ground that's not moving. Focusing on that. 4 more here. 2 more. Last one. Good. Into our squat. Got the squats. Ready. Go. So we're going to squat in between our knees. What does that mean? I'm going to get your knees out of the way so your hip bones can fit in nicely. You get nice and deep. And your squat. You can see from the side my depth. Trying to keep this chest nice and proud. Keep going. All the way down, all the way up. Embrace the discomfort. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Next up, we're going clean. Hold on, take a break. We're going clean, okay? Here we go. We're ripping it up. Nice and smooth with a soft landing. It means I'm rotating this wrist, catching this thing on my shoulder. Heart rate's 162. 5 more here. 3, 2. Good. Other side. So pulling it up. Short, powerful hip extension. Nice soft landing. It's like I'm pulling this thing up my shirt. It's going motion, or it's going weightless for a second. That's when I'm rotating my hand. 3 more here. Relax. Okay, get some water if you need it. All right, we're 17 minutes in. Drinking water. I'm 226 calories burned. Feeling pretty good. Not sweating as much as I want to. That's okay. Okay, this next one's going to be a blend. We're going to lunge and press. Then we're going to revisit that Versa climber we did in warm-up. All right? And then we're going to go with another cardio move. So let's start with our lunge. So split leg. We're going to go 8 reps. 8 reps, pick a side. We're just going to drop straight down. That's 1. Going in when you're ready. 2. Thinking about drop my pelvis straight down. 2 more here. Okay, and let's go ahead and press overhead for 8 on that same side. Big press. Keeping this kettlebell directly over my shoulder joint. 2 more. Good. All right, let's switch hands and sides. If I can remember what side I had. We're going to drop into it again. About 8 reps. 3 more. Good. I'm pressing now. Big press. Trying to get that bicep to my ear. I'm never letting this kettlebell float out away from me. 2 more. Good. Weight down. And we're going Versa climber. So it's like a high knee with a reach. We have a machine like this in the gym. My personal favorite. See if we can get the heart rate up again. Keep reaching. Find a rhythm. These are tough. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right into a bob and weave. Okay, so I'm going to throw a cross in there. All right, with no cross, it's step under an imaginary rope, step under imaginary rope. Okay, you can throw a punch in. If we want to get our heart rate up a little higher. So back and forth. Now what we can do too also, we'll do this next round. We're going to grab that kettlebell and bob and weave with it. Give me 10 seconds here. So get on down there. Good. So 2 more punches. 1, 2, rest. We're going to run that back. We're going to change the order of exercise a little bit. We're still going to go lunge and press, but we're going to grab that kettlebell for our bob and weave. Heart rate 163. We'll finish with the Versa climber. Then we'll move on. Okay. Ooh, I'm hurting a little bit after that round. Oh man, I have not exercised in 2022. My first exercise bout in 2022. Here we go. So we're going lunge after that inspirational speech. 8 reps here. Left foot forward and go. So straight down. That's 4. All right, face, press. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Other side. Right foot forward and go. 4. Good. 8 reps here for presses. 5, 6, big press. Good. We're going to bob and weave now with weight. So step, under, a little tougher this way. Let's go 5 more here. 3, 4, 5. All right. Next up, we're going Versa climb. Here we go, Versa climb for 25 seconds. And go. So we're reaching opposite arm and leg. We got a break after this. Big reach here. Oh, I'm breathing right into the mic. Give me 5 seconds. Rest. Get some water. All right. We're going to snatch next up, which may be the most complex movement of the day. And we're going to build on what we've already done. So, we're going to use that swing technique that we also use for our clean. And we're going to jump this weight all the way overhead. We're going to do 10 reps each side. Then we're going to rest. Okay? I'm going to show. Feel free to jump in whenever you're ready. Notice that when I do this, I'm jumping it up. I'm leading with my elbow. Okay? Followed by my wrist. And I'm locking them out at the same time. All right? So 10 reps each side. Let's see how this goes. Again, I'm at 350 calories burned. Here we go. Ready and go. So I'm jumping this up and catching it. 10 reps. That's 3 on the side. 5. 7. 8. That's 10 on that side. Other side. I'm like punching this thing at the top to lock it out directly over my shoulder. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. 2 more. Okay, relax. Okay, we're going to take about 15 seconds. We're going to run that back. Those start getting quite difficult once you, for obvious reasons, once you start getting up in weight. It seems somewhat manageable for me today. And again, I'm using the 25-pounder right now. Which is somewhat conservative for the day, but here we go. We got 20 more snatches, 10 per side. Ready and go. I'm pulling this thing, ripping it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch hands. 10 more here. That's 2, 3, 4. Halfway on the side. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more. Good. All right, relax. Next up, we're going to put more of what we've done together. We're going to clean, squat, and press in one movement. Then we're going to go 5 reps on each side. I'm going to give myself a little more time. Heart rate's in the 140s, although I'm hurting a little more than that. Now, for those of you who don't know, your max heart rate is pretty much 220 minus your age. So I'm 31. That puts my max heart rate around 189 beats per minute. And then I can dictate, okay, if my heart rate's at 189 beats per minute, that I'm pretty close to my max heart rate. So I want to be living in somewhere above 60% heart rate. That depends on where you are and your fitness level. Always start moderate to light and work your way up. But that's a little insight on the heart rate and some time for me to rest So let's go ahead and we're gonna go. I'm gonna show you what this looks like. Join them when you're ready. I'm gonna clean, squat, press, 5 reps. Ready, and go. So I'm here, catch, squat, press, down, clean, squat, press, that's 2. Clean, squat, press, 3, 4, that's 5. Switch arms, clean, squat, press, down, clean, squat, press, that's 2, 3, 4, one more here. Press. Okay. Now that we got an idea of what we're doing, let's run that back while our heart rate's still up. Here we go. Ready, go, clean, squat, press. Clean, squat, press, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. Clean, squat, press, 1, 2. I don't know if I pressed on that one. 2 presses here. Let's go 2 more reps. Last one. Relax. Let's put the kettlebell down. All right. One more little circuit, and we'll stretch and be finished. It's a little cardio. We'll go through it twice. It'll be short and sweet. Now, every week, we're going to increase just a little bit the stress of this workout. All right? Okay. So some cardio time. We're going 20, 20, 20, 20. Back through again. No stop. Here we go. It's party time. We're going lateral bounce. Let's see if I can get this clock going. Ready, go. So nice and light. Home stretch here. Just a couple minutes of some movement. See if I can get to 500 calories burned today. That's my goal usually in these classes. So if it's going extra long or I threw something in there, because I needed to get there. Here we go. We're going shuffle touch. 2 shuffles in a touch. If you can go faster than me, go for it. Short little bouts today. 8 seconds here. 3. And Heisman. So it's step, step, plank. 10 seconds here.
You look sadder than most girls do. The way you walk around, always watching the ground. Well,
Mummy kick. Tap your toes. Hand shoulder height.
I think they're jealous of my tattoos.
10 seconds here.
Just like wearing black. I'm not scared of anything but saying this to you.
All right, back to our lateral bounce. Last round here.
Come on.
Last little circuit. Push it a little bit. 10 seconds here. All right, 165. Here we go, shuffle touch. 2 shuffles in a touch. Touch the ground every time. Move a little bit. 10 seconds here. One more touch. And Heisman. Step, step. Don't forget your arms. Find a rhythm. We're getting there. Almost finished. Three seconds here. Mommy. Last bit. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. My heart rate monitor fell off there. The last 5 seconds. Feels ready to be done. All right, let's stretch. Try to get this thing. I'm trying to get these stretching calories counted. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get nice and wide in our legs here. Hips back. Let's reach down the middle. I'm gonna duck my head too. I'm gonna take big breaths. I'm not holding my breath. Let's walk on over to pick a leg. I'm going left leg.
Such a pleasure to come home because
and I'm still breathing heavy.
Very special love.
Other side. You may want to mat on the next things we do because we're going to take a knee. Okay, so let's face that side. And let's just sink into our hip flexor stretch. Okay, this is quite uncomfortable on the hardwood. So next week I'll bring a mat. Am I even in screen? Okay, I am. So I'm feeling the stretch here. Spent a lot of time in the car. And I am tight in my hip flexor. If I was feeling confident, I would grab that back leg. We'll do that next week. I need more mobility work before then. Let's switch legs. Sink into it again.
It's all fair, it ain't out there, it's in there, it's in the mirror, behind the breast, under the hair. Follow the dream, doesn't mean leave the love. Roam if you must.
Okay, feel that stretch. We're gonna sit in a super deep squat. If I'm in screen here. So if you spend a lot of time in a plane or a car, you're probably pretty tight. So spend some time stretching so you don't squeak anything, so you can get back to that normal length after spending all that time sitting. Okay, we're going to stand up, feet about hip width apart, and I'm just going to elephant walk. Okay, so I'm going to go back and forth here. Should feel pretty nice. You may feel uncoordinated if you've never done this before. It's okay. Kind of wiggling my hips. Feeling it in my pelvis. Okay, let's tuck our chin. And just hit this fold over here, knee slightly bent. Tuck our chin and stand up. We'll go tricep stretch here. So I'm going to grab my elbow. You can also grab your hand. We didn't do a lot of upper body work. So next week we'll do some floor work. Do some push-ups and shoulder taps, modified push-ups. Got a bunch of different stuff in my arsenal we can apply here. So next week we'll turn it up a little bit. We'll add a few more moves, some upper body work. We're aiming for 500 calories burned, at least I am, every week. Okay, I had this class in about 38 minutes. I got some stats here. If you're interested. So if you don't have a fitness tracker, it's a good tool so you can track your calories burned throughout the day. It's much more accurate if you have a heart rate monitor on while you're working out, in my experience. If the playground is clear of stems and syringes, say. Okay, let's see, what is it saying here? If there's only one store in your town that sells 12 inches, say. If no one okay, I burned 504 calories. And if you ain't gonna on this workout bout. My average heart rate was 140, which is a little bit lower than I'd want it. Frequent breaks, I explained different things. So I'm aiming for about 150 average, but hit 505. So that's a little bit of stats. I'll read the stats off every week. So thanks for joining. That's all I've got for today. I'll let this run for a few minutes in case anybody started late so they don't get cut off. Otherwise, we'll be here same time, same place next Tuesday, 4 p.m. Again, my name is Johnny Vitito. I'll be teaching this kettlebell class throughout January. Feel free to come into Summer's Rec and practice some of these kettlebell moves, or you can reach out to me directly if you have any questions. Have a great day.